video, I'm going to show you how to make a really great soup, split pea. And so for starters, what I've got here is a little bit of olive oil in a stock pot pan, and then I have an onion, and I'm going to go ahead and add the onion to the pan. And I'm just going to saute the onion. Okay, so once my onions are starting to caramelize, I will then add my finely minced garlic. I needed about a clove. Again, I know I say this every time, but in case this is your first video you're watching of mine, I like to add my garlic later than I do my onion because it cooks faster than the onion. And I don't want to burn my garlic, so that's why I do it that way. That is looking really good and smelling good. And now I want to stop the cooking process, so I'm going to go ahead and add some water. This is filtered water. And I'm going to add more. I'm just waiting for the water to go through the filter. Okay, so I've got more water here from my Brita. And I'm just going to add it to the pan or pot. And you could add as much water as you want. Normally, I like to fill this at least halfway to 3/4 full. I'm also going to add some chicken stock that I can because that's going to give it some nice rich flavor. And we always like to caramelize the onion and the garlic because remember that's going to add that level of flavor, that depth of flavor. And use olive oil because that gives it a nice flavor in your soup. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to take ham. Now if you have leftover ham bone from like the holidays, this is a great thing to use. We didn't have ham for Thanksgiving, so there wasn't a ham bone to be had. So I just go out and buy the ham steaks. These are nice thick cuts, and I'm just going to go ahead and chop that up and add that. Now because this has salt, I'm not going to add any additional salt to the soup because it is really salty with this ham. But it's tasty, so use the nice ham like this, the ham chunks. You know, see it's thick? That's what you want to use, ham steaks. So I'm going to go ahead and add this cut up ham to the soup. And that's going to give it really nice flavor. Now, if you wanted to just be vegetarian, you don't have to add the ham, of course, right? Or you wouldn't be adding the chicken stock. You would add vegetable stock. Okay, next I want to add my split peas to it. And so I have measured out, you want to do a pound of split peas, and I buy mine in bulk. So I'm going to add 2 1/4 cup to equal a pound. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so there's 1 cup, 2 cup, and then I'll do 1/4. Maybe a half. Okay. So put that in there and let that simmer into the pot it goes. And then I also like to season it. So what I like to season it with is a bay leaf. So I'm going to go ahead and do that too. I'm going to throw a couple of bay leaves in there. Wish I had a bay leaf tree. That'd be great. I'll look that up. Wonder how big they are. Okie doke. So that's all in the pot of goodness. And then I'm going to also add pepper. I like to grind my pepper fresh. And then I will also add my chicken stock, which first time I ever canned chicken stock, oh my gosh. I used to freeze this, and sometimes the jars would break. This has been great. Look how beautiful this chicken stock is. It's like an amber color. That's because I pressure cooked the chicken. And when you do it that way, it just infuses the chicken stock with flavor. Yes, there will be a video on that. Up and coming. I made one. I just have to figure out when I'm going to post it. But all right, nice seal there. And I'm going to go ahead and add this beautiful chicken stock to my stock pot. There you go. Looking good. Okay, and then I'm going to add carrots, but I like to add the carrots after a while, because if I add it now, they're going to get too mushy. So I'm going to let this cook for a while. Just keep it on the stove for till it boils, and actually you can have it on a low setting. I'm going to do medium low, and then it'll gradually cook. And this is one of those things where you can just keep it on the stove top, and it's just going to transform in front of you. It's so good. Okay, see you in a little bit. All right, so the soup's been boiling for a while now, and you'll see that the water is turning green because of the split peas starting to disintegrate and soften up. And this is about the time that I'll take these cut up carrots. I'd like to do them coin style so that you get the chunk of carrot in your spoon, and then I'll add these to the soup. Sorry about the chirping noise there. That's my smoke detector. Battery needs to be replaced. But the tall guy is not back from yoga yet, so I gotta wait for him to come home so he can change that for me. All right, so there you go. Isn't that pretty? And I'm gonna let this simmer some more. And once the carrots and the peas are fully softened, then it's ready to eat. And I'll show you what that looks like when we return. All right, it's done. And so let's go check this out. Oh, look at that. You've got your chunks of ham and your carrots and the onions, and the split peas have softened up. And over time, this will really thicken up a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and try some. Put some of that into a bowl. And let's taste it. It's perfect. So now you know how easy it is to make split pea soup, just using dried split peas. And go ahead and make some. It's raining out there today pretty hard, so perfect day for soup. And this is a very healthy type of meal, and economical too. I mean, the ham was like maybe the most expensive thing, and I think it was like $5 for the ham. And the split peas are like 77 cents. And then it was water, an onion, carrots, and chicken stock. So really inexpensive. This will last you a few days. I've never tried freezing this because it never makes it. We eat it all. Between the two of us, we eat this big pot like this. So anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I appreciate all your likes and your shares and your kind comments. Really enjoy interacting with you. So have a great day and stay warm.